Well, springtime in the basin. So the fruit trees are blooming, the bees are everywhere. It's time that we get to planting a whole bunch of food plants. I know it's been a while since we posted anything, so this one's going to be a little bit of a blog post about the last month. And there's more videos hopefully on the way. Had a little bit of a cold snap last 2 days, but still didn't get down to freezing. We've been working on the cul-de-sac. The figs that we planted are doing pretty darn good. Got leaves on pretty much every cane right there on that one. The brown turkey is just looking great. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant a third one right between those two figs. I still hate digging in caliche. I really need to get an auger. Anywho, so for this one, what I'm going to try, I've been doing the coffee grounds thing to try to condition some of the soil, give it a little more nitrogen. I think I'm going to put about 2 handfuls of straight coffee grounds at the bottom of it, and then probably some sand or gravel, just to see what happens. I've never actually put coffee grounds underneath a tree before. Maybe it'll work, maybe it'll kill the tree, I don't really know. But willing to try it out. Yeah, she don't look like much, but if she does anything like these did, I will have 3 figs. 3. So Amber, come check out your tree. Look close. Look close. Closer.
Oh, flowers!
Yeah.
I saw this one coming up the day before yesterday and just thought it was going to be a leaf.
Nope.
Flowers!
And that's how I noticed the swallowtail butterfly is it was over here eating on that flower.
Yes!
So we'll probably have apples.
Probably not. It's probably way too soon.
Starting to get a little hot out here. We're having an unexpected heat wave a little more than halfway through March. But the cul-de-sac is starting to come together. You can see here's the water tower that we built by hand. Eric didn't really seem to have a solid plan for this part of the cul-de-sac. He planted a few things, and we're going to plant a lot more. This is a stand of bamboo that he planted, which we did not water at all last year, but I think you can see it's got green coming back, as well as this tiny pine tree. He ran a soaker hose out to this thing, but he didn't live to see it get bigger. There are a few other, dead trees. They died due to the lack of watering after he passed, like that one. Got to get rid of it, and that, and that, and a few more. But I've already planted 1 fig, 2 tiny fig, 3 fig, and Amber has her apple tree going, which strangely enough is putting out flowers this year, even though it's maybe a year old. So to do a food forest, from all the research I've been doing, you have to have 3 different layers. You have to have tree, shrub, and ground cover. And for shrub, because I already planted trees, today, now that the sun is setting and I can dig a few things, today I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 elderberry plants, which I know can thrive here. So just got those 2 elderberries in the ground. They're a hardy plant. I grew up around them and I like them. The berries, I mean, a source of vitamin C and some nutrients, but you can also make wine. Overall, just want to remind everybody that I've done gardening in the cities, but it's been decades since I was on a farm and I have no idea what I'm doing. I hope I don't kill these plants. Unreal. I just hilled these potatoes 2 days ago, and most of them, I mean, these were buried 2 inches under the soil, and most of them have already come back up. I gotta hill them again today. There, hilled them up again. Now let's see how many days it takes before they pop back through. You have got to be kidding me. All this growth in 1 day. This is unreal. Big fat quail. Oh. Oh yeah, the quail are out in the cul-de-sac near the water tower, running away from me. One more time, I hate caliche, but we got some dirt coming, so I needed to start the furrows for the corn. I got my trusty shovel and my trusty pickaxe, rusty pickaxe. Whew. I think I'm done with this furrow for the day. Got it about 10 inches deep, wide enough for corn. I didn't take any time lapse on this because it's not blazing hot, but it is warm out today, and I even sped up. I don't think anybody's tuning into this channel to watch a fast motion video of a fat middle-aged shirtless dude digging the dirt. Now I only have to do this 2 more times. I think I'll break that up into different days. One of the problems that we're running into is this. You have heard me complain about it like a whiner a couple of times already in these videos because I hate digging in caliche. This stuff, it's literally like digging into packed chalk. It's not terribly nutrient dense, so it needs to be conditioned in order to grow things well. And the whole cul-de-sac is literally just caliche. I don't think Eric ever really conditioned most of this. We're finding remnants of some old trees that he had out here and what have you, and there's a possibility he did put in some topsoil on the first couple of inches, but if it was there, it blew away or eventually just degraded, which is a possibility. So right now, what we really need is a ton of topsoil. I've been raking coffee grounds into it, and that seems to help a little bit, but for the most part, we're just gonna need soil. We've been going to Lowe's and Walmart and picking up 1 to 2 cubic feet of soil at a time. This section of the cul-de-sac that we're trying to turn into a real garden / food forest, it's gonna need a lot more than 1 bag at a time. What we really need is dirt. And it was at that moment, right there in the video, I started to realize we had a problem. Does that look like topsoil to anyone? Because sure, there's some organic matter in it, but it's mostly sand and gravel. Sorry about wind noise, because I know that's going to be in this video. And I'm tired of trying to use the microphone, because that microphone really isn't very good. So, been through a bit of a setback / problem today. I'm gonna have a beer about it. It's a beautiful day otherwise. For legal reasons, I don't want to put this company on serious blast, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of advice when it comes to ordering bulk topsoil for a homestead. See, Amber and I have been running to town in our, regular commuter cars and picking up 4 or 5 up to 14 bags of topsoil at a time. And I thought, surely there are companies that will deliver bulk topsoil. And there are. Or so they claim. I put in this order on the 20th, asking for it to be delivered on the 27th. The night of the 26th, I get an email from them saying, hey, we got to push this back. Can this show up on the 29th? Well, okay, that's fine. No big deal. 2 days. The day of the 29th rolls around. At 2 p.m., when no soil showed up, I decided to contact the company and say, yo, what gives? To which they said, they claimed that they couldn't get to me on my phone, that they had to reschedule for today, April the 2nd. Okay, I mean, you also had my email and you texted me before, but all right, fine. Today the truck shows up. I literally asked the driver before he dumped this, is this topsoil? And he looked me dead in the eye and said, yes. I asked because I know that when it comes to this kind of delivery, once the dirt is off the truck, there's not much you can do except argue to try to get a refund if they deliver the wrong thing. And that's exactly what happened. I at first was rather overjoyed because it was 3 tons of what I thought would be topsoil. Come look with me. Does this look like topsoil to you? In any way? Let's look real close. Does that look like topsoil? Or does that look like fill dirt? I thought perhaps, okay, you can't judge a book by its cover. I'll use a little bit of this to cover up the top rows of the corn furrows that we just put in. And then I watered it. And it's not topsoil. It's clay with a little bit of sand and gravel mixed in. Now, if you've never homesteaded, never gardened, if you've never done anything when it comes to planting things in dirt, you might say, well, what is topsoil? Look at that. That ain't it. See, topsoil has something in it, and I believe I'm pronouncing this correctly, called humus. The humus ingredient is particulate matter of composted organic material, such as leaves and other plant matter. It can be broken down until it's almost the size of sand, but it's still very dark, and it opens up that dirt, the topsoil, to let water through. And when I watered this stuff, it's just clay. The water did not pass through, it barely penetrated. Now, as you can see, we didn't use a lot of it. There's just a big pile of fill dirt. So I, of course, called the company that did the fulfillment, and their vice president of sales got back to me and tried to argue with me that this actually is topsoil. You gotta understand, like, topsoil can be just sand, gravel, and silt. I thought I was losing my freaking mind because I grew up on a farm, and before I had an IT career, I also worked in contract landscaping at times. I thought I was going mental because this dude is seriously telling me that is topsoil. No, sir, that is fill dirt. That's all it is. And at that point, he agreed to very generously refund a fraction of what I'd paid. So, after seething about it a bit, I went to their website, where it very specifically noted that topsoil is used for garden beds, for improving lawns, and has organic particulate matter. Let me do this again. This is sand, gravel, and clay. There is no, at all, organic particulate matter in this whatsoever. So I called him back. And after a conversation where I had to baby talk him through navigating his own website, I got him to read the description out loud of what topsoil contains. And as soon as that happened, okay, full refund. And as I'm shooting this video, yes, I just got confirmation that I'm getting the refund on my card. So, what did we learn? Don't go through the third-party fulfillment companies. Go through an actual landscaper, or go through a big name store that sells actual topsoil, like Lowe's or Home Depot. If you don't like big box names, go with a local, landscaper. Because right now, well, great, I got a refund. And I got 3 tons of fill dirt that I didn't order, so I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with this. Like, there are low points in the cul-de-sac that I want to level out, so I guess we can do the work to move this around. It's not as bad as the caliche, I guess, but it's also not what I ordered. This is like ordering a pizza and they show up with a live dolphin. It's like, okay, cool, I got a refund on a live dolphin. I still have a live dolphin. What am I going to do with a live dolphin? Trying not to be bitter about it, but this really did just set us back like 2 weeks. And as soon as that refund hits my card, I'm gonna go through an actual trusted supplier and just have them deliver the goddamn topsoil that we need to turn this cul-de-sac into a garden. Because this stuff, well, it's just dirt.
Hey, bud.
We are here at the Alamogordo Zoo today, which is a small town zoo. However, I was really surprised. Here's the director of the Otero County Electric Co-op, working fast and feverishly at his normal pace. Here we have the Harris Hawk, which I saw one of these guys on a mailbox near the homestead when I was driving home the other day. I wondered what it was because it looked like a tiny golden eagle. But it's not a golden eagle. Yeah, I said it. Hey, you're a monkey. People say you monkey around. Sir, do you have any comment on Katy Perry? Sir. All the locals are noting that this springtime is hotter than normal. Yep, this mountain lion is definitely putting the nocturnal thing into play. They are grazing on what's left. Alpaca lunch. Yes, sir.
It's probably not very nutritious, buddy.
Get that iron content.
Okay, supplemental. Final hilling of the potato bed. This is as much soil as this bed can contain. I have zero doubt that in 3 days the potato plants will be back up above the soil. But yeah, let's go back to the delivery of nonsense. That's topsoil. That's topsoil. It's got humus. It's got matter and particulates of decomposed vegetation in it. Not just sand, gravel, and clay. I'm gonna die salty about this. But I'm gonna spread this out. And from here out, this potato bed, it's do or die, man. This is topsoil. This has plant matter in it that's nutritious for the plants you're trying to grow. As you can see, it's dark brown. It's got visible plant matter in it. This is what was delivered. It's clay, sand, and gravel. No plant matter. So no, don't go through these online companies and say, oh, we can deliver you topsoil, because you might end up with 3 tons of what you would play baseball on. Well, time to do that thing that I was trying to avoid. Well, at least we got the topsoil. We're probably gonna have to do at least 2 more runs just like this one, where we fill our cars with absolutely as much topsoil as we can carry. It's a setback, but in the end, those things happen, you know? I've said that before on this channel. A big part of homesteading is knowing how to resolve and roll with the setbacks that happen out here. You can stand around screaming and getting angry and all that, or you can get things fixed as best you can. We'll still get, you know, this cul-de-sac done. We're just gonna have to do it one bag at a time. Anyhow, the world's still crazy. So always remember, be cool.